Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to my channel. I'm not sure if the streaming goes well. Yeah, it seems now we are streaming. Let me know if the comments if my sound is okay and if my video recording is okay, because it's my first stream, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Anyway, welcome to my streaming. For those who don't know me, my name is Panos. I'm a good trader. I used to be an archaeologist. Just to tell you a few things about me. I used to be an archaeologist, and it's been like 2.5 years since I started trading. The moment I met trading, just fell in love with, and since then I'm just stuck with ES. I'm just trading only ES. I'm using a combination of top-down approach. Basically, I'm just using my high time frames VWAP to make my narrative. So I'm just going to show you an example here. So we have our high time frames. We have the yearly, quarterly, monthly, and weekly, just based on the DVAs, on the VWAPs. And then we just show the previous DVA areas, and then we define levels and narratives. So momentarily we have been accepted within the yearly DVA. We had a big rejection here. And if the theory goes well, we will see if we cross the VWAP, we will see the price trying to reach the DVA high and go across. Regarding the quarterly, we're still in the first quarter, so the VWAP doesn't play much role. The previous DVA though plays a great role, and we are like at the VWAP, so that's why we may see some choppiness in the market. Again, we have the VWAP, we need to cross to the other side, and we have the previous DVA that we'll attempt to cross on the other side if we make it above, the VWAP, the previous VWAP. Then we have the monthly. Basically, we had a rejection just recently, right at the VWAP, and we haven't been even tested the DVA low. So we'll see about that, how it's going to go with the market. If we get accepted the previous DVA, the previous VWAP, then we get accepted again within the current monthly VWAP, the DVA, sorry, then we have great chances to go long. Then we have the weekly. So basically, we've been grinding since last night. I'll show you again later on the charts. Momentarily, we got accepted above the VWAP, but it found great rejection right at the VWAP. Probably the volume wasn't enough to break it, but we'll see how it's gonna go. And just for a bigger picture, we also currently below the previous weekly DVA. So that's about our frame. We need to work this side. So we have all these levels are drawn on this chart, which I basically have on another screen. And we'll see. So from last night, we basically, when we reached the lows, we tested the monthly previous DVA low. We'll be grinding since the closure here. We'll be grinding up. And now we see choppiness, and that's between the quarterly previous DVA VWAP. That's the one I showed you before. Since we've been accepted inside above, but we haven't been able to break above the VWAP of the monthly previous DVA. which is at the same level with the weekly VBOC, and especially within the monthly DVA low, which is the current one. This is the area when we just broke down yesterday, and we need to recover in order to look for longs up to weekly DVA high in the weekly VWAP, which is like bearish levels. The yield is especially significant. So we're just, if all goes well and we break above this area, I'll be looking for longs scaling out here and maybe leave some runner just above it. On the other hand, if the quarterly previous DVA VWAP can't hold, then I'll be looking some shorts basically around this area down, scaling out here. So we'll see how that goes. And so this is the time frame that we've been working in, and this is some technical levels, but sometimes they correspond with the high time frames. Sometimes they are within the high time frames, but they're just more like minor levels. But it's good to know where you can scale out if you find some resistance. So I keep both of them. I'm working with the technical levels basically just to know where I can scale out while having the high time frames as my targets. Okay, so that's about me and the market. So basically what we see now, since that's why I didn't trade overnight or early in the morning, because yes, the price did find some support here, but it was like grinding choppy action all the way up. So that's why I didn't even bother to trade. So we look what happens with the market opens, whether we're gonna break to the upper side, and I'll be looking some longs from here, maybe taking some profits here and aiming higher, or we'll see some failure of this support level, and I'll be looking maybe to take some shorts. And this is exactly, if you follow me on YouTube or on my Facebook page, you'll see that this is the area where I took the short yesterday. This area where I took the short yesterday until here. So basically I'll be looking to short again from the same area if this level here 59.77 fails, in case we have a bearish market. By the way, feel free to subscribe to my Facebook page. Which is this one. I'll send the link should be on my YouTube channel. Or feel free to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just the beginning, but hopefully more will find my content useful for education purposes. Since we don't have any news today, except the Nvidia earnings, we expect today late in the night around 9:20 p.m. UK time. Also, feel free to send me any message in the chat about any questions you may have about my methodology, trading, anything you wish to know. So we saw a big rejection here at 604, and since then we've been like trying to just doing like sideways price action. By the way, let me show you. I have another chart, which is like 4 hours chart with some basic technical levels. Yesterday, I told the group that we are about to do another test here at the lows. It's exactly what we did, and then we had a big rejection. Since then, it seems that we haven't managed to cross that resistance level, which is at the 604, and it seems that we may see another leg down, another attempt, or even break below. So this is what it seems. But now it's too early to enter before the market opens and before we break some significant levels before we short. But this is most likely. Yes, the scenario is going to play today. Seems so far that the the quarterly previous DVA VWAP is holding, or it could be just an initial reaction. So since the market just keeps dropping, in case of a bull scenario, I may have to readjust my targets. So I'm thinking of making this one my first target. This one my second. The third will be and the third will be 60-20. So this one basically. So just in case of a bullish scenario, just in case it rejects here and goes up. But now we have nothing to do but waiting. So let's see with the opening. So we crossed below the quarterly previous DV VWAP, and now we're gonna test this level. So it's quite bearish market. So let's see if we're gonna see a bounce back if it crosses like we did yesterday. Quite bearish, good volume. So my first target will be here, and then I'm gonna trail down up to here around this area and see where it was gonna go. There's good potential though for another maybe elevator down move. Like it was like the morning squeeze, and now we have another elevator down move. Just waiting for the level to fail. Okay. Okay, now we're testing it 3 times. Yes, the volume is really good. another bar. It's holding so far, but the volume is quite good, so we may see break now or make another pullback. There's no high time frame in this area. This area is completely blank. There's only one here, and the other one is about here. So it's only technical level here. Let's see, it keeps pressing. Seems we may see a relief bounce here before we see the break of this level. So we're seeing that relief bouncing. Seems not gonna go very far. Just to give you an example, like we were just right here when we found some support here, it couldn't break all the way down. It seems that it's retesting the high time frames, and we'll see how it goes. As I said, I'm not interested in buying here rather than above 608, 610, around here. Okay, we're seeing probably another test of this level. Let's see if it breaks now. Makes sense. Makes sense to be very choppy here because if you think about we are right at the VWAP of the previous quarterly DVA, and also we're right at the weekly VPOC, so it makes sense to be this is a choppy area. Hopefully it's gonna clear as we go down. Seems buyers are fighting their way back, but still is in this choppy area, in this range. Even in this range, since the pre-market, Okay, since we're gonna test the 604, okay, since we're gonna broke 604, let's see if the price is gonna establish. So basically now we tested the monthly previous DVA VWAP. We're still within the range though. If we break to 6010, like about here, means we're gonna get accepted within the monthly DVA. We are already within the yearly DVA and within the weekly and within the quarterly too. So things gonna get, I think, a bit easier for the bulls. We'll just keep retesting it at level. Seems we're breaking, maybe. Volume is good. Now we're actually at that level. see we have some rejection with a small one. So here we can see we are exactly at the level. Seems we'll have another rejection. Okay, since we are testing it again, we broke and okay, we may see some dip here. It's kinda risky entering a bit early, but it seems it's gonna work. We may have another rejection, but we'll see how it goes. Because the levels are still up there. They're still up here. Now we see some absorption of the sellers, which is a good thing. And we placed our stop loss just below the previous swing and below the level, which is the right way to do. So now price is trying to work the monthly previous DVA VWAP. It's working its way through it. And the next one is the monthly DVA low, which is about here. Volume seems still looks good, while we have absorption. Let's see if the buyers are strong enough to pull through these levels. some more absorption of the sellers. Now they're just pressing down for some relief. Seems a price doesn't want to leave this range. May do it like a bit later, who knows? Quite choppy now in the area. Ten o'clock around here, usually we have the stock news coming out, but they didn't seem to be printed on the chart, or there weren't any special news today. Buyers keep pressing the 604, 608, sorry. Seems I kinda broke the VWAP, the monthly previous DVA VWAP. Now they're facing with a monthly DVA low, which is at 609.42. We can see it here, this area. If it manages to break above, then the work of the buyers will be way easier, up to at least 626. Contextually, always. It seems 615 will be another big point. We waste some resistance there as well. That's technical point, it's not like any contextual. Seems buyers haven't given up. They keep pushing. Now we're testing the monthly DVA low. We kind of broke below. Price is gonna come through it a little bit better now, way more easily. Okay, we took our first profit. Now it's time to raise our stop. So target 2 achieved. Keeps pressing. Now contextually, we are within the monthly DVA low. And we still have quite a room, or around 14 points till we find the next major resistance contextually. We'll keep working our way up. Now we're working for the second target breakout. This is just a technical level. And it's based, like I showed you before, just on another swing down we had yesterday. The pricing is good though. No major pullbacks or anything. So working our way up. There's some relief bounce here, which is logical after so much pressure the buyers had to break through, which is normal. To be honest, I was expecting even more. But we're in extreme bullish now situation, so. Here's for some good momentum here. I think now it's time to raise my stop loss just before the previous relief bounce, because I'm not ready to give back some more profits. Since we're getting there, yes, we just broke through it now. It's going well, volume is well. We're getting close to hit our second major target. for the day. Just gonna raise my stop a little bit to the previous candle higher. There's some absorption there. So just gonna tighten my stop loss a little bit tighter to the low of the current candle. Let's see how it goes. Seems it's gonna break it, but there is some absorption there. We're getting there. Just lower it a little bit my profit target, just in case we miss it for a few ticks. Gonna lower high my stop loss a little bit. Okay. So we just hit our second target. The first one was, technically speaking, the first one was the 604, but I didn't want to take the trade as we were within the range, so I decided to skip this target and went for these two major targets. That was technically speaking. Contextually, we still have room to go. If I show you now. So basically, contextually, we still have room to go until the weekly DVA high, which is bearish, bearish high time frame, and the yearly VWAP. It's also a very important level. Another reason I decided to cut my trade here, even though in theory I could trace it, is because we are already at a very extended this kind of move. So you see here how extended it is, and I'm expecting some major pullback before it continues to the higher high time frames around this point. And I didn't want to risk it any major pullbacks, giving back profits of all this move. So it was a good day today, good trading. We may see the market goes, but we don't really care. About we got about 15 points, which is very important, and we got about 10% of the account, which is really nice. Over 5% is magnificent. So we made 10% of our account today with just two micros. So we can see it just a watch now. What market wants to do there. So since our trading is done, I'll just keep an eye on it, just in case, from curiosity, how it's gonna react to the high time frames. As I said, this is already an overextended move, and I'm sure at some point here it's gonna make a big pullback. Anyway, thank you all for staying with me and listening. If you have any kind of questions or anything, just don't be afraid. You can send me a message here, or you can send me an email. So you can find my email on my YouTube page, or any comments in the video, and I will just reply. And yeah, you have a good day and good trading if you're still trading. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.